Good morning and welcome to another short devotional for Black Rock Baptist Church and also Morristown Baptist Church. Today we're looking at and focusing upon Lamentations chapter 3, verse 40. And I want to talk a little bit about the secret of joy. You know, joy's an easy thing to lose, but it's also an easy thing to get back. Have you ever lost your joy? First thing you need to admit to yourself is that you've lost it. And then you need to analyze the cause. Look at your life and ask yourself, how did I lose my joy? What has robbed me of my joy? The Bible says over and over again that we should examine our lives. Lamentations chapter 3, verse 40 says, "Let us test and examine our ways. Let us turn back to the Lord." There are hundreds of killjoys, but the two most common killjoys in life that I see in people's lives are an unbalanced schedule and unused talent. If you have a balance between rest and work, between input and output, you have to use your unique God-given talents, or you're going to get frustrated. That doesn't mean you have to find work that requires all your talents. You can take whatever percent of your talents that's not being used by your job and use it for ministry. But if you're in a job that uses, let's say, less than 25% of your talent, well, maybe you should start looking for a job that lets your gifts shine. There's one thing that will rob joy faster than anything else. You know what it is? It's when you know the right thing to do and you don't do it. The Bible says in James chapter 4, verse 17, it is a sin to know what you ought to do and then to not do it. This is why you've lost your joy. You need to correct what's wrong in your life. Let me ask you, what do you know you need to be doing that you're not doing right now? What has God told you that you haven't started doing yet? The secret to continual, abundant, overflowing joy, the secret to that is obedience. It's doing what God tells you to do. Every time you do what God tells you to do, your life is going to be filled with joy. You're also going to be filled with joy when you think about what's good in your life. David said in Psalm 126, "The Lord has done great things for me and filled me with joy." The more you focus on what God has done for you, the more joy you're going to have in your life. Why? Because focusing on your gifts from God produces gratitude to God. And the attitude of gratitude is the healthiest human emotion. If you want to get back your joy, first admit it's gone. Then analyze the cause, the loss. Then correct what's wrong and get an attitude of gratitude in your heart. God bless. Have a wonderful day, and until we meet again, let's continue to exchange prayers daily.